EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
43, 15.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. They'll run to the wide side here with Miller. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing.
There he goes, right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Mahomes going to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Brian Brzee. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. R.J. Harvey, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Dave.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Addison, 29 yards. And the Bills continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
57 colors.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one deep for Wilson. hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So
for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Zach Ball from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
Yellow.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Jalen Walker
drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Tackle made by Chase Young. This a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's Hurts to throw.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
A 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points when you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll 30. Give him 30 yards there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
The 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hit.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Kittle, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Fulk connects on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Big winner Williams there on the stop.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was...
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrenches in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
On the play. And the Steelers first down.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Yellow.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Wilson with it, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Bills 35, Steelers 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Hurts.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
49-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Chase Young
able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. And the Steelers first down.
They'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bradley Chubb. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Throwing on second and long. Hurts.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 2nd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Hey, Silver.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's good.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at their 48-yard line.
One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for